been 10 years since you won here?
I'm aware. I did the simple math. 15, 25, carry the one.
How's that feel? Do you feel old, or does it feel like a long time ago, or just?
It's I guess in a way, kind of a little bit of everything. It's been a while when you start counting back the years. I guess we are getting older, but don't feel it. So we'll see. I mean, we're a little ways out right now, but have a tee time tomorrow. We'll see if we can go get ourselves in the mix.
Rickie, how much different do you feel now than you did back then with your game? A lot of things have changed, life, all that kind of thing.
Definitely different. I mean, as a player, I feel better than where I was then. Still learning a bit at that point. Obviously, was a great player, but I feel like I have a lot better understanding, a lot more control, and I am a better player now than I was then. I know that maybe the results in the play hasn't exactly shown it. Catching a little bit of lightning in a bottle there for the finish in 15. Maybe a little bit of luck with the bounce and the way it worked on 16, but we give ourselves a shot, and we're in that position. So no, I mean, if you don't grow and learn with age, then you're going the wrong direction. So definitely very special to go back to 15 and even 14, finishing top 5 in all 4 of the majors. But yeah, I would have went the wrong direction if I didn't say that I feel like I'm in a better spot or more complete player, better player now than I was then.
We can fixate on these anniversaries, 10 years and stuff, and we kind of bucket guys' careers into various eras. Do you feel like, or do you look at your career that way in terms of various eras of it?
I guess if you broke it down in a way, it's been, 16 or so years, it kind of just feels like a big blur. Other than certain, years or wins or accomplishments that kind of stand out, it's hard to really pinpoint certain years or when it was. It's just, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But yeah, when you start counting back the years, we've been out here for a little while.
When you as the years have passed, and you look at, for example, you mentioned 14, the top 5s in those, even though you didn't close any of them. Do you have more of an appreciation for that as you've stepped away, as you've gotten further away, even though you haven't bagged one yet?
Yeah, even at the time, I knew what it was, and realistically, I only had really the chance at the PGA that year. The other ones I was kind of chasing or a little ways back and trying to play catch up. But I feel like luckily and being a someone who loves golf and the history and understanding what the that year and those finishes meant, it was very special. But as you go on, I think you appreciate it even more. But luckily at the time, I knew what kind of an accomplishment it was.
30-mile-an-hour gusts tomorrow are in the forecast. How could that rank among the toughest times you've seen out here in this tournament?
I'm looking forward to it. I love playing in the wind. I feel like it's obviously you can't fake it, and definitely around this place without wind you can't fake it either. So it should be interesting. It'll be a big test on just controlling the golf ball and as well as emotions, because you're not going to go play perfect golf around this place in 30-mile-an-hour wind. There's going to be some, a couple interesting, shots or potential lies and stuff like that. For one, it's nice to have a tee time on the weekend. That's kind of the first goal. Make sure you give yourself a chance to go play, because I think you've seen how fine of a line it is out here. Obviously, you guys know that, but from Pye Smith making the cut on the number a couple weeks ago and going on to win. So first and foremost, tee time, we'll go have some fun.
Rickie, last week, obviously we know how disappointed you were not to be there, given your relationship with Arnie and the tournament. How difficult was that to sit out, and not that you need extra motivation for any week, and particularly a week like this, but is there a little more of an edge to you, after last week in trying to?
Not necessarily. It gave me a little time to be at home and spend some time with family and get ready for this week. At the end of the day, they're sponsor exemptions. They get to do whatever they want with them, and you can argue or say one way or the other, but I need to play better where I'm not asking for invites. So yeah, it was a bummer not being there, but enjoyed some time at home to get ready for the players.
Rickie, it was 5 years ago that this tournament started and then didn't get to round 2 because the world was shutting down. What do you remember about that 24-hour period where you played and then got the message that we're not going to finish?
Well, it worked out all right because I kind of played like shit the first round, and Hideki, I think, went out and shot 64, and we got paid the same. So, yeah, I wasn't mad about it. To wash that one out after not getting off to a great start, JT and I may have had a drink together late that night when we got the text that it was washed and we were done, and we went and packed up the next morning, and we didn't know what we were getting into or how long it was going to be, but it was obviously we knew we weren't playing, and that was that. So obviously a odd and interesting year, and then going forward from there, hopefully that's the last time we have to deal with that.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.